Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
What's going on, Cryptomaniacs? It's been a long eventful time to get here. Sorry I haven't uploaded in a while. But it's, the markets, they're down. And I think they're just holding now. I mean, they haven't gone up. Bitcoin's been holding around 20 grand for a couple weeks now. And I think the Ethereum, it's down. Jeez. Most coins are down, but they haven't really, you know. Unlike many of the coins that were put out, I know a lot of people probably lost money because they invested. They were holding Bitcoin when it was around, let's see, $50, $60. And when it hit that point, they bought a lot of stuff, or financed a lot of stuff with their using Bitcoin as collateral. Now that Bitcoin is down, they're like screwed. Because not only, sorry. Because not only did they lose a lot of money, but they gained a lot of debt. Which is why no matter what, you don't invest more than you can afford to lose. And that includes increasing debt or beginning debt once you've made some gains, because it's being held in crypto. Yeah, you might have like $1 million worth of Dogecoin, but if Dogecoin goes down or ceases to exist, your money, your coins are worthless. Had you, I don't know, took out some of it, reinvested into the regular stock market, bought minerals and stuff like that, or property is a big one to invest your money in, because you can build homes, you can tear homes down, you can add homes, but land you can't create. Well, technically you can, because the Chinese and over there in some of the Middle East countries like Dubai, they've literally created islands, their own islands. And I think how they do that is they take like lots of sand and stuff, and I think they find a spot in the ocean that's not as deep, or however, you know how they put the bridge poles in there, and it's really cool. You should look it up. It's what they do is they put something down in the ocean. It's like four corners. It's almost like a big leg. Think of it like a 2x4, and we cut the inside of a 2x4 out, and it's stuck in the ocean. and spread it, and it's just like no ocean, just like the ocean bottom. Then you can pretty much put your bridge pillars down there, and they do this for each pillar. But crypto's down, which is, I mean, it's not a shock to me because I don't have much invested. At one point, I had about $10,000 in crypto, but my profit to investment was, I think, if I add all up my initial investment with all my crypto, would have been like $2,000 or $3,000. I didn't do it all at one time. I just kind of spread out over years, because I put some in and I took some out. And I bought some other different type of crypto and then I put some in. I think my biggest fail on crypto was I was looking at my Dogecoin history with CoinSquare, and at one point I held almost $100,000 worth of Dogecoin. If I had held on to it up to the point where it hit like 80 cents, I think 83 cents was the highest, I would have had over 100 grand. But I didn't see, I mean, I would never predict it do what it did back then. So I remember back then, I was pretty much broke, living with mom. I did have a job at the corner store. And the good thing about that was they got paid weekly. And your schedules was flexible. You can work the hours you want. You can work overnight shift, day shift. I worked both shifts. The overnight shift is good because you don't have a lot of people come into the store. But the bad thing about the night shift was the hours. Because I come in like from 10 to 6. Which, I mean, it's not a good time because you go to bed and then you sleep 7 hours and then you miss like a good part of the day. But day shift wasn't bad because during the day shift, well, actually, I like the day shift. The only thing I can really enjoy were the hours. But the bad thing about day shift is that's when all the robbery occurs. That's when you have to deal with all the customers, and none of some were so rude. Straight like assholes. But, I mean, I guess that's the what goes along with customer service. You get all the assholes, and you get people who just want some free stuff. And those are worse when you know they're wrong, and the company's like, oh, well, I'll just give it to them because they don't want trouble, and they want, I think this is just ridiculous. That they're wrong, and the employee's right, but you still take the customer side. But you expect the employees to sit there and suck it up and deal with these assholes. I mean, that's not right. You're supposed to take your employee's side. So what if you lose a customer or two? But then you can always, with advertisements and other stuff, you can always replace that customer. Because that's not the end of a customer. Unless you close shop or just real horrible. But even the horrible businesses get customers. I mean, look at majority of the Jamaican spots. Like, their customer service is horrible. But they have good food. And I think that's why people go there and deal with the BS. I've eaten at one Jamaican spot, and the people there weren't really, customer service oriented. They need all, but these weren't Jamaicans. They were like, I'm talking black Jamaicans. They were like the Caucasian Jamaicans, the Caucasian Jamaicans. I'm talking. When I talk Jamaican, I mean like the authentic indigenous Jamaican. That's who I'm talking about. Which brings me to my next topic is I was watching Crave, and there's this show on about this guy named John Jeff, whatever it is. It doesn't really fucking matter. And he started this anarchist festival. It started as like a fest or like a conference. Then this was this couple who were like, they were just a couple, okay. And then when they went to this conference, they were like, man, this shit sucks. It's like so ghetto. Like, who put this shit together? So what they did was they went to the guy who, Jeff John, whoever the fuck his name was, to him, and they were like, we can run this better than you. And his reaction was like, go for it. I mean, that's wild that he put all this money and effort into this, and then somebody comes along and they say, I can run it better than you, and he's just like, go for it. How often does that happen? But anyways, moving forward to the story, and once they get it, everything's going. Basically what this it was about is about these anarchists who believe in taxes, who don't believe in government ruling over them. Which a lot of people say that. You say they're anti-government, they're anti-police, whatnot, anti-government. Because if you're anti-government, then you're anti-police, because the police are part of the government. So you can't say you're anti-government and then support the police. They're literally like part of the government. And so, I mean, there's like a lot of these people who say they're anti-government and then go vote. You're like part of the process, man. You're like voting, literally. In the government, for the government. You're voting to elect somebody as the government employee. You're really voting for employees. Because most of these people don't even work for it's the government. But we have to understand, what is the government? The government is people. A bunch of people who are all fighting for the top. They want to be the top dog. They want to be the final answer. They want to be the solution. They want to be the final solution. And when I say final solution, I mean like Hitler, final solution. None of these people tell the truth. None of them are honest. They all want one thing: power and money. Some people say money and power, but you gotta get, if you get the power, then money is like water, like turning on the faucet. So you gotta think about that. If you're anti-government, why are you voting? It's not really a process that you want to participate in anyways. So why are you voting? Why are you pro-police? But anyways, this festival was about anarchists who just wanted to live by their rules and just be free. But I think as long as you not living in the jungle somewhere or living in space, you're never gonna be free to do what you please. It's always unless you're like in your house or something, then it's whatever. But I think it's a series. I only like just one episode, which was there. Yeah. Anyways, the thing is like Canada, right? I grew up in America, but I moved to Canada, and I think when I lived in America, I kind of took owning guns and my Second Amendment. Like, I didn't really like take it so serious. Well, I mean, because I never really paid attention to it. I was doing other things, but I mean, I paid attention to it. You know, it was like paid attention to it like from a privileged standpoint. And now I'm in Canada, and I can't own the type of guns I can own in America. Not legally, anyways, but I don't want to buy illegal guns because they might have a body or two attached to it. But anyways, here as I realize, like, people are pro. They are pro anti-gun, and what I mean by pro anti-gun is they are staunch against it. They are like, we don't need handguns. There's no point in using the handgun. But I think people who live in the bush are trappers. I mean, there's like guns like the 357. If you got a grizzly bear coming at you, and you got, sometimes it'd be hard to take that gun out. It's like a long gun or a shotgun. But if you got a pistol, man, you can like maneuver it better than a gun. And it's just like you have more ammo than a gun, than a regular gun. Because I think 5 rounds in a shotgun. What's the limit in Canada? Like, I think it's like 5 rounds so you can have magazine. But like a gun, you can got like 12 rounds more. 357, I think holds 6. So I think that would be good, right? But here now they're trying to ban handguns, which, I mean, the handguns here are already restricted. All the violence and all the gang activity, thugs, criminals don't follow the rules anyway. Because most of these anti-gun laws, they affect law-abiding gun owners. Because thugs and criminals don't go to the gun store and apply for guns. Unless they're going to sell. Unless there's just like this square dude who, squares are like regular people like you and I. Hold on, my wife is texting me. Tuesdays or Mondays. We're getting... Dude, what is she talking about? Tuesdays or Mondays? I mean Wednesday. About Wednesdays? Jesus Christ, man. Man, damn it. It's the thing about being married, man. Yeah. Well, I don't know if you're gay or if you're gay, this is not gonna apply to you. But if you're a lesbian or straight, then having a wife is like hard work. I mean, you can't just like lay around all day and do nothing. Plus, when you have add kids to that equation, it's things things are not gonna be what they used to. Because the kids are like the priority. They're the kids, the wife, and then you. Or is it the wife, the kids, and you? Well, anyway, you at the bottom. So everybody above you has to be happy and taken care of. And that's sometimes it's difficult, sometimes it's very depressing. Especially when you're not reaching the goal that you want to reach. And especially again, especially if it's not in the time frame that you want. And I think that's one of the main reasons why it's depressing. And you just always seem to have less money than you understood. I think that's a big thing for me. You like check what buckets. And then I was like, I thought I had a $20 in there. And then you pull it out, it's a $5. Just marriage. But anyways, like gun control in Canada is getting out of hand. I mean, like a lot of because I'm into hunting. I don't know about you, but I'm into hunting. I haven't got my first animal yet, but I think in a bit I'm gonna purchase my my tags. And then I think with tags I'm gonna get mule deer. I'm gonna get a black bear. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get cougar. Cause I think I'm just a mule deer black bear. I think I get a black bear just in case I come across one mule deer hunting. Then it'd be cool to get a mule deer, get a black bear, then a mule deer. That would be so cool, man. And then yeah, but I think let me look at this crypto here. I gotta refresh because it's like oh, when I was first looking at the crypto, you know how they have like there's the price, the market cap, and the circulator. When I was looking at it, I was like, because I saw Ethereum, and then I saw Ethereum, and then I saw I saw the volume, and I thought, oh, Ethereum is at 12,000. Oh, almost lost my mind. Even though I don't even have like a few Ethereum. I don't even have that many. You know what? Technically, like when I get paid, I can just purchase an Ethereum. But that's crazy. Ethereum only went up to like 4,000. And you gotta think in 2020, Ethereum was literally $300. What's the lowest in Ethereum? Yes. 2017, Ethereum was at oh my goodness, man. 2015, 68 cents. Let's do a calculation. If I had that 68 times, let's just say I purchased 100. Oh, damn it. Wait a minute. I was looking for the calculator. I'm in like Spotlight. Okay. 0.68 times 100. It was literally $68. Let's see, we had 100 Ethereum. And then Ethereum went up to, let's just say, 4,000. Wait, hold on. God dang it. 100 times 4. Oh, we made over $400,000. That would have been a hunk of change. That's off a $68 investment. If you had invested in Ethereum back in 2015, you could literally have made over a little less than $500,000. And I think that's why people get into crypto, because they see stuff like that. And they see what Ethereum did over that time, and they think this coin could be that coin. But how often are we wrong? Quite often. I mean, there's really no tried and true method to invest in crypto. Everybody thinks they know, or they have this golden ticket, but they don't. It's really just a guessing game. I mean, it's like playing the lottery, really. Just scratching tickets, hoping you win. But eventually you don't. Well, eventually you'll win like $1, $2, like $200. But to actually hit the jackpot, it's rare. I know a lot of people have done it. I think a lot of the people who made a lot of money also put in a lot of money, or they got in early with these coins, like 2015. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people that make the big bucks. Either put in a lot, or you get in at the beginning. But then again, you have things like the one coin chick who got everybody. They motherfuckers invested thousands of dollars. I know some people invest their life savings in one coin. But the trick how she got people was, I think one coin, people invested Bitcoin into one coin to get one coin. So she didn't make out with actual people's like paper money. She made away with Bitcoins, which is hard to track. Because you can put those on like a USB stick and be gone. And then the cops come and try to get you. You can just stick it up your booty hole or in your vagina, you know. And they never actually get it. I know we talked about a lot here, but you know, this is a safe space for you guys to talk. You can like say stuff what you want to say, but you know it gotta be where YouTube they do their thing. But if it was a relaxed talk, I just came here to talk to you guys about this stuff like that. But I appreciate you guys listening, and I thank you. And you know, as I always say, crypto maniacs, don't invest more than you can afford to lose. Don't invest the house. Don't take out that kid's college savings fund, because once you invest in these coins and they don't do anything or they get abandoned, that's all money you lost. I don't care if it's a nickel or $1 million. Once these coins go flat dead, they're gone. And so is that paper money. But you know, leave that money alone. And don't invest more than you can afford to lose. Then you should be straight. You ain't gonna have no problems. So do your due diligence. Take your time. But just remember, if somebody's gonna make the big bucks, either they're gonna get in at the beginning or they're gonna invest a lot of money. And that's just how it is. But those of us are like me, we are just school teacher investors. We got school teacher money, or some of us might have more than school teacher money. We might have a little bit of doctor money or something like that. But we're just people who invest. We want to take our hard-earned money and we want to get ahead in life. I mean, we don't want to be rich. Well, it's okay to be rich, want to be rich, but I think we just all want to be debt-free and just be able to live a comfortable life. And I think that's what a cryptomaniac is. Somebody who wants to make enough money to live a comfortable life. But it's okay if they make a couple $1 million. Right? So I love you guys. Stay safe. Token Black. I'm out of here. I mean, like I'm gone.